As we begin another year, many people are starting their New Year's resolutions, hoping to make an improvement or reach a goal of some sort. With me now is psychologist Steve Joordens. Steve, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
This is tough, right? Because we know that the gyms get busy, right, for the month of January, those that go regularly or otherwise. There's lots of small little things that change. But, for you and for going through this, what are maybe some of the things that, really force people and cause people to fall off these goals that they do set each and every new year?
Yeah, I mean, the number one reason in most cases is people just aim too high. They shoot for, they have this grandiose ideal, I'll go to the gym 3 times a week, and they don't really kind of think about what does my schedule really allow? Because really what you have to be thinking about is lifestyle change. And you'd like to say, whatever I do, this is something I'm going to continue to do. And so first question is, well, what fits in your life? What can you realistically do? And if anything, it's better to underestimate, go to something that's a little more likely that, yes, I'll be able to do that. And then if that works and you can build on that, fantastic. But better not to shoot too high at the outset.
Because it feels like you want to have that really high goal. You feel that's going to push you, right, in order to, to have that extreme 1-2 when it's maybe some of the smaller things that you can, like you said, build up to it that causes some more success.
Yeah, because what you're trying to do is shift your habits, and habits are really hard. They're really stubborn. And so really the success comes just by starting to create a new habit. So, some people even take it extreme and they say one of the first things you could do is say, I'm just going to drive to the gym twice a week and drive back. And once I do that, then I'll go in for half an hour, and then I'll try to go in for an hour. And, kind of building up. That's a little silly, but to some extent, if you try to make too big of a habit change, your brain's just going to work against you, and it's not going to work out. The other thing I would mention really quickly too is it's really good to sit and think about why are you doing this, to really, not just say, oh, I wish I was in better shape, but if you think more like, I've got so many years left and I want to really enjoy those to the fullest, and imagine some of the adventures you'd like to go on and how they would be so much better if you reach that goal, and then have that why with you all the time, because it's the why that helps you stick. It's the why that helps you keep going.
Yeah, it's a very good point too. What other supports, I know encouraging a spouse, encouraging a family member or a friend, right, I think would be, helpful along the way, maybe going with them, again, if it's to the gym or if it's some other change, what other supports are best for people trying to make that change?
Yeah, well, 100%. Let's just stick with that one for a little bit, because what you've done with that is raise the game in a really good way. Because many of us think about physical health and how we'd like to be physically stronger, but we in fact now know that social health seems to be the foundation of both physical health, mental health, and overall happiness. So having that person going with you, yes, that will help you to go more regularly. You can, play off each other and help and encourage each other, but also just spending some time socially interacting with somebody and forming that nice, deep personal connection while you work out together, that itself will have benefits that probably outweigh what you're getting from the gym. So in fact, for some people, I would say, if you were going to make a positive habit and you're not the kind that says, I want to go to the gym, think about building your social health. Think about, okay, but I want to work some time into my schedule every week to spend some really good quality time with the people I love. That will turn out to have a really positive impact on your life.
It's a very good point. Steve Joordens, psychologist. Appreciate this conversation, and Happy New Year, Steve.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well.